The January 2023 update for Zwift has just landed a few weeks later than normal, but this update does pack a punch, weighing in at around 500 megabytes on the Mac and PC versions, and this contains a number of things that you'll see today and maybe in about a week's time in-game. Kicking off with the release notes here of 1.33 of Zwift. Zwift runners can now run all the way to level 30 and earn new rewards along the way. A new world has been added, Scotland. We all knew this was coming, but unfortunately this is event only for now, so we'll have to wait for these events to be on the calendar to first ride this tarmac. In the future it will be free ride, but for now we can't select it in the menus and we can't even do the world hack for this either. But stay tuned for a few more details on that coming soon. HoloReplays will now be recorded and spawned for complete routes in addition to segments, so HoloReplays, our new ghosty friends, will now join us for a complete route badge once we've done the route again. So the recording of those complete routes only starts today with this update. So if you have all the route badges, you'll still need to do that complete route again to record a HoloReplay and then ride it again to ride with your HoloReplay. So it's kind of day zero for full route HoloReplays to record. Now this happened with the segment HoloReplays. They were recording for a few weeks prior to the update going out for that back in August. However, today, day zero for HoloReplays on full routes. That should be a bit of fun. There's also a few other updates for that too. HoloReplays will now wait for their rider at the beginning of a segment. There are also several new elements added to the hub to help Zwifters identify information about their HoloReplays, including a gate at the start and finish of each segment, icons on the minimap when the HoloPlay will spawn, and they also list iconography in the segment times list, displaying which times will spawn a HoloReplay. What's that all mean? Let's have a quick look now in game. Okay, now this is a segment, not a full route that I'm about to show you here. Now rolling out on Fugo Flats, just about to hit the forward sprint, which is about 500 meters. Now on the mini-map there, the start of the sprint is visible, but it's not until I'm within striking distance. The leaderboard comes out there on the left and the HoloReplay icons show up on the mini-map as well as on the leaderboard there. So as I roll up, my HoloReplay is doing 3.1 watts per kilo. Good stuff on the start line. And there we go. There's past me and race is on. Now, I suspect I set this time in a bunch because 2.2 watts per kilo and it's pulling away on me when I'm doing 6.7. Even doing flame tires there with those socks on. So that's what you can expect to see now. And the archway is shown there as well, which I've just cut from. You'll see it as I flip back. There we go, archway appearing there. And the new elements on screen with the HoloReplays. Now the archway does match the finish line and they'll pop up right here. Now that will be similar for both segments and full routes from here on in. Now, as a reminder, if you are racing your previous bests or personal records and you don't quite get the start right, you can do a U-turn and reset your HoloReplay. Or you can just play with them by throwing U-turns on the line there, and they'll continue to appear. But do remember, as soon as you cross that line just a little bit, boom, they'll shoot off like a rocket. Well, assuming you were a rocket in the past, and they will take some chasing. Next up on the changelogs is the 2021 Zwift Academy Tri-TT helmet should now appear correctly for Zwifters on PC and Android. Fix some bugs caused by late joining events. Fixed a bug that sometimes caused trainer difficulty to revert to the max setting. That's not a bug, that's a feature. It's called the concrete feature. Harden up, stick it to 100% and you're done. Remembering that's only for sim mode. In erg mode, trainer difficulty has no impact whatsoever. Zwift have fixed an issue that would cause HoloReplays to keep waiting for the Zwifter at the start of a segment when the option to turn them off was selected. So yes, they've learnt some manners and will now kindly leave when asked, those pesky HoloReplays. Fixed a bug where the build me up light workout information wasn't displaying correctly in the workout details screen. Listed is a minor audio fix to the ride on to play only one sound, and minor audio fix removing the close the gap notification sound. So if you were hearing things in recent updates with a ding and ding as you passed somebody and went in and out of the draft, that's now gone. On Mac and PC, improved navigation using the tab key on the sign up screen. Another one for PC only, there is a minimum mandatory version of the Launcher app 1.15 for Windows users, the Launcher being a separate program to the Zwift program. An Android only update here, the menu button is better aligned to the screen. Okay, so we're a few hours after release. I'm just scrolling through the forums here with what broke in this release, because there's a lot of people on Zwift, being peak Zwift month, and it appears that the drops counter is broken. It stalls completely and will continue on at a faster pace or something like that. So just watch for the drops counter. It may be acting a little strange after this update. Now, speaking of peak Zwift, that's come and gone already for 2023, occurring a few Tuesdays ago at about 6:30 p.m, I believe, UK time. Now, eagle-eyed Jeroen has sent over a screenshot I'll pull up here. And the most number of Zwifters we've seen online this year, and I think we'll see this year, is 40,047. Now, the competition that I ran in my little video the other week with all the old members of the Zwiftcast means that I was the closest. The positive to take out of it was a little over than what I estimated. That's a good sign. However, still another year-on-year decline for peak Zwift for 2023. Okay, so we'll leave it there for today. That's what's new on Zwift. Stay tuned in about a week's time or so, where we may have a closer look at that Scotland map. And with that, thanks for watching.